The boxing world is buzzing with anticipation for the colossal showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, a matchup that promises to be one of the most electrifying and defining moments in recent boxing history. This clash pits two titans of the sport against each other, each bringing a unique set of skills, mental fortitude, and legacies that are already etched in the annals of boxing. The narrative surrounding this fight is not just about who will emerge victorious, but about the audacity of Crawford's challenge, the weight disparity, and the contrasting styles that make this a chess match in the ring. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike are torn, with opinions swaying back and forth, as the stakes couldn't be higher for both fighters. Crawford, widely regarded as one of the most technically gifted boxers of his generation, has built a career on defying expectations. Undefeated, with a record that speaks to his dominance across multiple weight classes, he's now taking the boldest step of his career by moving up to face Canelo, a natural super middleweight and one of the sport's biggest stars. The weight difference is a point of contention, with Crawford jumping 3 weight classes to meet Canelo at 168 pounds. Many question whether Crawford's smaller frame can withstand Canelo's renowned power, but those in Crawford's corner argue that his intelligence, adaptability, and precision will bridge the gap. The boxing community is split, with some leaning toward Canelo's physicality and others captivated by Crawford's unyielding belief in his own abilities. The build-up to this fight has been nothing short of magnetic. At the press conference, the tension was palpable, with both fighters exuding confidence but in starkly different ways. Canelo, a seasoned veteran with a commanding presence, looked sharp and composed, his recent performances reinforcing his status as a formidable force. He dismissed Crawford's threat with a cool assurance, insisting that he's faced and beaten fighters of similar caliber before. Crawford, on the other hand, maintained a quiet intensity, his calm demeanor masking a fire that has carried him through every challenge. His response to Canelo's confidence was simple but pointed: "I'm different." This understated declaration has resonated across the boxing world, with many taking Crawford's self-belief as a sign of what's to come. Promoter Eddie Hearn, a key figure in the sport, has been vocal about the matchup's intrigue. Initially favoring Canelo, Hearn admitted that conversations with Crawford shifted his perspective. Crawford's conviction is infectious, rooted not in bravado but in a deep understanding of his craft. Hearn emphasized that Crawford's power isn't just about physical strength but about his ability to land precise, unexpected shots that can turn the tide of a fight. "When I talk to Bud, he convinces me he's going to win," Hearn said, noting that Crawford's preparation and technical mastery make him a dangerous opponent, even against someone as seasoned as Canelo. Yet, after seeing Canelo's sharpness at the press conference, Hearn found himself wavering again, a testament to the unpredictability of this fight. Crawford's style is what sets him apart. Unlike Canelo, who relies on familiar combinations and overwhelming power, Crawford is a chameleon in the ring. His ability to switch stances, adjust his approach mid-fight, and land precise punches keeps opponents guessing. Analysts have pointed to this versatility as Crawford's greatest weapon. "It's the shots you don't see that hurt the most," one commentator noted, suggesting that Crawford's knack for timing and counterpunching could exploit Canelo's repetitive tendencies. Canelo, while a master of his craft, often leans on predictable combinations, which Crawford could potentially read and counter. The question remains whether Crawford's precision can overcome Canelo's size and strength. Crawford's recent performance against Israil Madrimov offers a glimpse into his ability to compete at higher weights. While some felt Madrimov landed effective counters, Crawford's dominance was clear, showcasing his ability to adapt and control the fight. However, Canelo represents a different challenge altogether. His power is on another level, and his ability to counterpunch effectively could pose problems for Crawford, who has never faced an opponent with Canelo's blend of strength and ring IQ. Canelo can counter the counterpuncher, one analyst warned, suggesting that Crawford will need to be flawless to avoid a long, punishing night. Crawford's trainer, Brian "Bomac" McIntyre, is unwavering in his belief that Crawford's intelligence and adaptability will shine through. "Skills pay the bills," McIntyre often says, emphasizing that Crawford's boxing IQ surpasses even Canelo's formidable physicality. He points to Crawford's ability to break down opponents methodically, layer by layer, as the key to victory. McIntyre dismisses concerns about the weight difference, arguing that Crawford's speed of thought, movement, and tactical flexibility will neutralize Canelo's advantages. "Bud's boxing IQ is off the charts," McIntyre said, adding that while Canelo is a phenomenal fighter, Crawford's edge lies in his ability to outthink and outmaneuver his opponents. The weight disparity remains a central talking point. Crawford's jump from welterweight to super middleweight is a bold move, one that has drawn comparisons to boxing legends like Sugar Ray Leonard, who successfully bridged weight gaps through skill and strategy. Leonard himself has weighed in, noting that smaller, smarter fighters have historically found ways to overcome bigger opponents. He sees Crawford's mastery of distance, angles, and timing as critical tools that could level the playing field. "There's always a way to win," Leonard said, highlighting Crawford's mental sharpness as a deciding factor. This perspective is echoed by many who believe that Crawford's resilience, forged through real-life challenges, gives him an edge that can't be measured in pounds. Crawford's camp has been meticulous in preparing for this fight. Sparring with larger fighters has been a key part of his training, ensuring he's ready for the physicality of facing a natural super middleweight. Nico Ali Walsh, a rising fighter with ties to both camps, praised Crawford's preparation, noting that his calm under pressure reflects decades of experience. "That kind of calm is scary," Walsh said, pointing to Crawford's ability to stay composed while executing a game plan with surgical precision. This preparation transforms the weight disadvantage into an opportunity, allowing Crawford to rely on strategy rather than brute force. The boxing world is no stranger to megafights, but this one carries a unique weight. Crawford's decision to take on Canelo is seen as a defining moment in his career, a chance to cement his legacy as one of the all-time greats. A victory would place him alongside boxing's immortals, a fighter who dared to challenge the odds and emerged triumphant. Even pursuing this fight speaks to Crawford's heart as a champion, someone unafraid to test himself against the best, regardless of the risks. "Bud wants this for his legacy," one analyst said, noting that Crawford's lack of flash doesn't diminish his impact. His Black Air Force energy, as some fans describe it, is about getting the job done with ruthless efficiency. Canelo, meanwhile, is no stranger to high-stakes matchups. His resume is a who's who of boxing's elite, and his recent performances suggest he's as locked in as ever. At the press conference, he appeared confident, dismissing Crawford's challenge with a blunt, "He's not going to beat me." Canelo's physical presence is undeniable, and his ability to absorb punishment and keep coming forward makes him a daunting opponent. Yet, some wonder if his reliance on power and familiar combinations could be a liability against a fighter as unpredictable as Crawford. "Canelo likes to go to the same combinations," one analyst noted, suggesting that Crawford's ability to time and counter could exploit this tendency. The fight's outcome hinges on several key factors. Can Crawford's speed and precision neutralize Canelo's power? Will Canelo's size and experience overwhelm Crawford's adaptability? Analysts point to Crawford's ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances as a potential game-changer. When he fights southpaw, Crawford becomes a devastating puncher, capable of ending fights with a single shot. His ability to walk opponents down while maintaining defensive responsibility adds another layer of complexity. "He punishes and bullies his opponents," one commentator said, noting that Crawford's athleticism and explosiveness make him a nightmare to face. Crawford's undefeated record is a testament to his ability to solve problems in real time. He's faced a wide range of styles, brawlers, counterpunchers, technical experts, and found ways to prevail. Each fight has sharpened his skills, preparing him for this moment. Against Canelo, he'll need to be at his absolute best, balancing aggression with caution to avoid getting drawn into a war. "I'm not going to let somebody else tell me how to fight," Crawford said, emphasizing his plan to rely on his instincts and versatility. His goal isn't just to survive but to outpoint Canelo, showcasing his boxing genius on the biggest stage. The boxing community is abuzz with speculation about the fight's implications. A Crawford victory would be a seismic shift, potentially dethroning Canelo as the face of boxing and elevating Crawford to legendary status. For Canelo, a win would further solidify his place among the sport's all-time greats, proving he can handle even the most dangerous challengers. The contrasting styles, Crawford's cerebral, adaptable approach versus Canelo's relentless, power-driven attack, promise a fight that's as much a mental battle as a physical one. Veteran trainer Bill Haney has thrown his full support behind Crawford, calling him a generational talent destined for boxing's Mount Rushmore. Haney's endorsement carries weight, reflecting the respect Crawford has earned within the sport. "Don't split your pants straddling the fence," Haney said, urging fans to pick a side. For him, Crawford's willingness to take on this challenge is proof of his greatness, a fighter who thrives when the odds are stacked against him. The fight's build-up has been amplified by rumors of a knockout bonus, with some suggesting a $5 million incentive for either fighter to end the bout decisively. While Crawford's camp hasn't confirmed whether this is a motivating factor, the possibility adds another layer of intrigue. Could Crawford, known for his technical brilliance, chase a knockout to make a statement? Or will he stick to his plan of outboxing Canelo, relying on points to secure the win? As the fight approaches, the boxing world is united in its excitement. This isn't just another bout, it's a clash of masters that could redefine the sport. Crawford's audacity in taking on Canelo, combined with his unmatched skill set, makes him a credible threat. Canelo's experience and power make him a formidable obstacle. The outcome is anyone's guess, but one thing is certain: this fight will be remembered as a defining moment in boxing history, a testament to the courage and brilliance of two warriors willing to risk it all in the ring.